Quite clearly, I do feel that on the stage it's virtually every man for himself. I don't think anybody wants to help you particularly, even despite the agonies of a first night and the nervousness and so on. You really have to look after yourself. And I think that the loneliness, the solitude, the idea of carrying on your own private room is not particularly unique to actors, that they all have it. I have it perhaps, or sometimes have it, a little more than most. When I go out there on the stage, I'm battling the world. I have to beat the world. I have to be the best as far as I can make it.
Look up, lovely.
I read a few notices next morning. Stayed up till 3, of course. Drank a little bit too much. And my next performance was the next day matinee, to which I was all too ill prepared. And there was something in the atmosphere. There was something, people talk, there is a phrase, the sweet smell of success. And I can tell you, I've had 2 experiences of that, and it just smells like Brighton and oyster bars and things like that. As I walked onto the stage, I felt this thing. I felt for the first time that the critics had approved, that the public had approved, and they'd created a kind of grapevine, and that particular audience had felt impelled to come to see me. And it was an overwhelming feeling, a head-reeling feeling. And it went straight to my head. And I felt the feeling I'd never felt before, this complete confidence. I felt, if you like, which is necessary for an actor to feel finally, I felt a little power of hypnotism. I felt that I had them. And it went to my head, as I said, to such an extent that I didn't even bother to put on the limp.
The way he deals with some of those long speeches, shaping it, and sudden changes of tempo, sudden little lurching movements and sudden asides and dropping his voice down to a whisper and then bringing it right back up to a shout, and theatrical, yes, but quite fabulous. I just sit back and wonder at it, really.
I know that when I was a child, I thought the moon in the pond was real. How many things I thought real. I believed everything I was told. A child does, and I was happy. Because it's a terrible thing if you don't hold on to that which seems true to you today, to that which will seem true to you tomorrow, even if it is the opposite of what seemed true to you yesterday. I would never wish you to think of this horrible thing which really drives one mad. But if you were beside another and looking into their eyes as I one day looked into someone's eyes, you might as well be a beggar before a door never to be opened to you. For he who does enter there will never be you, but someone unknown to you, with his own different and impenetrable world.